Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to O-level lecture series. Today we will study the features of organism and how these features are used to split organisms into the groups. We will also begin this topic, the study of the animal kingdom, especially an important group called arthropods. Firstly, we will discuss the features of organisms. All living organisms share some common features like they have cytoplasm, cell membrane, genetic material as like DNA. Now we discuss the kingdom. It's the basic common feature that it has the cytoplasm, cell membrane and DNA. Now we discuss kingdom. A kingdom is a large category that is used to classify living organism. It is the group, a large group. Okay, keep it in your mind. It is the biggest group of the classification system. Now we move toward the animal kingdom. Firstly, we discuss the general features of the animal kingdom. Animals are multicellular organisms. They don't have cell wall and they don't have chloroplast. So most of the they don't have chloroplast, so they don't do photosynthesis. So most of the animals feed by ingesting solid foods, and digestion take place internally in their body. These are the common features, are the general features of the animal kingdom. Now we move toward the groups of animal kingdom. Animals are divided into the two main groups, invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates refers to those organisms who don't have a backbone. The organisms that are present without a backbone are known as invertebrates, and the organisms that have a backbone is known as vertebrates. So invertebrates are not natural group, but the term is used for the convenience. Now we discuss the phylum and the class. Phylum, each major group of animals is called phylum and plural is phyla. Only if we discuss the phylum, there are 23 that are basically listed, but we study only two, that is about the arthropods and vertebrates. If we discuss the arthropods, we discuss the classes, that the phylum Arthropoda is divided further into the following classes like crustacea, insects, arachnids, myriapods. Okay, and the vertebrates are divided into different classes like fish, amphibians, birds, reptiles and mammals. These are the classes of the group Arthropoda and the vertebrates. Now we will discuss the arthropod. Firstly, we will discuss the definition of the arthropod, that arthropods are the animals with jointed limbs. These are the basic characteristics, that they have the jointed limbs and they had a hard external skeleton called the cuticle, and their body is segmented. And the other feature is that their joints are flexible between their segments. Okay, keep in your mind that they are the jointed limbs and they have a external skeleton that is known as cuticle. Their body is segmented and the segments are flexible joints. There are the flexible joints between the segments. Now we will discuss the body parts, body regions of the arthropods. The most arthropods is divided into the head, thorax and the abdomen. These are the major parts of the arthropods, that is head, and the middle section is known as thorax, and the abdomen, the part, the thorax is the part behind the abdomen is the part behind the thorax. So now these regions help in movement and specialization of their functions. Now we start the classes of the arthropods, that is crustacea, insects, arachnids and myriapods. Firstly, we will discuss the crustacea. Common examples of the crustacea, that is the crabs, prawns, shrimps, lobsters, barnacles, waterflies and the woodlice. These are the common examples of the crustaceans. Now we discuss their features. Like arthropods, crustaceans also have the exoskeleton, have jointed limbs and have two pairs of antennae. The two pairs of antennas are long thin fillers attached to the head like these. These are the antennas. First antenna and the second antenna. You can see in the diagram. Now the next is that they have the compound eyes. You can see on their body that they have the compound eyes. and they usually live in water, and most organisms have one pair of legs on each body segment. So you can see that their body is divided into segments, and each body segment have one pair of legs, and the mouth parts is divided for feeding, modified for feeding, that the mouth indicate the process of feeding. These are the segmented abdomen. These are the spallothorax, compound eyes, antennas, claws, and this is the uh, feature diagrams of. And this is the diagram of crustaceans. Lobster. Lobster is a crustacean, and this image shows the picture of lobsters. Now we discuss insects. Insects, the common examples of the insects are butterflies, mosquitoes, houseflies, wasps, orbitals, airwings. These are the common examples of the insects. Now we discuss their features. That the feature is that body divided into the head, thorax, and abdomen. They have three pairs of jointed legs, and have one pair of antenna. These are the diagrams that they have the one pair of the antenna, and the body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. And you can see that there is also have the compound eyes, and these have the two pairs of the wings and a fin exoskeleton on their body. So there's a special adaptation of these insects, that insects are very successful on land because their cuticle prevent water loss, so they can survive in the dry climate. This is the special adaptation to make their survival possible on land. Now discuss arachnids. Arachnids includes spider, scorpion, mites, and ticks. Body features is that their body is divided into the spallothorax and abdomen, and they have the four pairs of legs, and two pairs of pedipalps. The pedipalps is a special type of feet that is present on their body. One pair is used for reproduction, and the other pair is used to pierce the prey and paralyze it. This is the special character, and these are this poison glands that is used to kill their prey. And these organisms don't have the compound eyes; they usually have the simple eyes. Like this, you can see that they have the simple eyes. These are the pedipalps used for reproduction and to paralyze their prey. And it also has the poison sac. It's just like a poison material that is used to kill their the organism they use to attack or the prey. Next is myriapods. Myriapods include centipedes and millipedes, and they have a head and segmented body, like you can see in this diagram, that their body is divided into many segments, and they have a head and long segmented body. Body is not clearly divided into thorax and abdomen, and these have the one pair of antenna. This is the pair of the antenna, and they have the simple eyes. One pair of legs on each body segments. If one pair of leg is present on each body segment, it is known as the centipede, and if two pair of legs are present in each segment, this is known as the millipedes. If we discuss about their feeding, so keep it in your mind that the centipede are carnivores, they eat animals, and the millipedes are herbivores, they eat plant material. This is the basic divisions, are the basic classes of the phylum Arthropoda, and phylum Arthropoda is present in the animal kingdom. Now we discuss their comparison. Firstly we'll discuss the insects. We discuss their examples or the common organisms. Insects include wasps, dragonfly, and the arachnids include spider, mite. Crustaceans include crabs, woodlouse, and the myriapods include the centipede and the millipede. Now we discuss the number of legs or the pair of legs. Insects have three pairs of legs. Arachnids have four pairs of the leg, and next crustaceans have five or more pairs of limbs, and the myriapods includes 10 or the more pair of the legs that is present on each their segment. Now is that the body division. In insects, the body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. In arachnids, body is divided into the sphelothorax and abdomen. In crustaceans, body is divided into the sphelothorax. It means that the head and the thorax are combined, and abdomen. Myropods, this includes body is not obviously divided into the thorax and the abdomen. Now we discuss the pair of antennas. Insects have one pair of antenna, arachnids have no pairs of antenna, and crustaceans have two pair of antenna, and myriapods have one pair of the antenna. Next is that compound eyes. So insects have one pair of compound eyes and arachnids have simple eyes. So crustaceans also have the one pairs of the compound eyes and myriapods have simple eyes. Last one is their special characters, that is the insects usually have two pair of the wings, and arachnids have pair of pedipalps, and that is adapted for biting and the poisoning prey. And crustaceans have the exoskeleton that form hard covering over most of the body. These are their special characters that make them unique in their whole classification. Now we will make a go through from this. We will discuss the key definitions, that is the arthropods. Arthropods is an invertebrate animal with jointed limbs, segmented body and a hard external exoskeleton. Okay, this is the basic definition that you have to learn, that arthropod is an invertebrate animal with jointed limbs, segmented body and a hard external skeleton. Next is insect. An insect is an arthropod with three body regions. Insects have the three body regions, three pair of legs and usually two pair of the wings. Crustaceans. A crustacean is an arthropod with two pairs of antenna, compound eye and usually live in water. Next is that arachnids. Arachnids is an arthropod with four pair of legs and a body divided into sphelothorax and abdomen. And the last one is myriapods, that is the body included the segmented body, and the head and abdomen is not basically you can distinguish between them, they are merged together. Okay, their body segments are merged and it has the two pair of the legs per segment. Now here are some important questions, that what is meant by arthropods. Name two examples of crustaceans. How are the insects different from arachnids? Which group has two pair of antennas? Which group is carnivores, centipedes or millipedes? So students, this was all about the lecture. Today we learned that the animals are grouped based on their feature. We studied the animal kingdom and learned about the arthropods and their four classes, that is crustaceans, insect, arachnids and myriapods. These features help scientists to classify animals clearly. In the coming lecture, we will discuss the other group of animals, that is about the vertebrates. Stay tuned with our channel. If this video is helpful for you, like the video, subscribe the channel and share it with your classmates. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz and see you in the next lecture.